is Aurora, and I'm going to show you how to do the long tail cast on in rib. Now, for the long tail cast on, you already know that you have to estimate the amount of stitches so that you can have a tail that is as long as the amount of stitches you want to cast on. So I'm just going to quickly review that. We're going to hold this right here at the end, kind of near the nub here of my needle. And if I want to cast on, let's say 20 stitches, I'm going to go ahead and cast on 10 and wrap this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I'll slide them down, 8, 9, 10, just like that. So now I know exactly how much yarn I need for 10 stitches. So I'm going to go ahead and gently pull this off, set my needle aside, but really I want 20. So I'm going to go ahead and fold this over just like this. And now I've doubled it, so I know this piece right here is going to be where my 20 stitches is. So I'm going to go ahead and hold that spot. I'm going to drape this over my needle, holding it like this, okay? And I like to have the tail coming towards me. Now, if you remember, this is in a slingshot format, so you're going to put your fingers like this. You're going to put them into the yarn, and then with the rest of your fingers, you're going to grab these two strands here that are below. So you can see these two strands are coming out the bottom here. So now I'm just going to open up into what I like to call squirt gun formation, just like that. Okay, so when I flip it over, it looks like this on the other side. So now I'm going to put my palm face up. So my needle, you can tell, is kind of hovering above my palm, okay? So when we do the long tail cast on, we're going to touch our skin and draw up our thumb. We're going to swivel over and touch our finger and draw down our finger. Then we're going to come back over and touch our thumb and draw down our thumb. Then we're going to let that loop fly there in the back, just kind of let it hang out. And you're going to find this loop in the front here. You've got a piece of thread in the front. You're going to hook your thumb in front of it like this, and you're going to go right back into squirt gun formation, and look what happened. You now have two little loops on your needles here. So I'm just going to wiggle back and forth just to tighten them up, but you notice that they're still very loose, okay? So now this is all review, but let's do it one more time. We're going to go up, down, down, and pull. Oops, and I got a little thread there. Let's try that one again. So we're going to go up, down, down, and pull. So you can keep going in this fashion if you are just doing the regular long tail cast on. But we are going to add a purl stitch in there. So when we do the long tail cast on, we go up the thumb, down the finger, down the thumb, and pull. We are going to do the exact opposite. So notice when you go up the thumb, you start on the outside of your hand before you go up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to swivel over and start on the outside of our finger and draw up. See that? Up, down, down, out to the outside, and pull. You've just done a purl. So the things that you say are exactly still the same. Here is the regular version: up, down, down, and pull. Okay? Notice when I go in and out, I'm always starting and ending on the outside of my hand. So we're going to do the same thing, but we'll be starting and ending on this side of these two fingers instead of this side of these two fingers. So here we go again. We're going to go up the finger, down the thumb, down the finger, and then pull. All right? So up the finger, swivel over, touch your thumb, go down your thumb, and you're going to kind of come out between the two. Then you're going to touch your finger, and you're going to come down your finger and out to the side, kind of towards your middle finger over here, okay? And then you're going to pull. So when you alternate, you have to kind of think about it. So here we're going to go up, down, down, pull. There's one. We're doing a 2x2 rib. Up, down, down, and pull. Then we're going to flip it over and go up, down, down, pull, and again, up, down, down, and pull. Just like that. So let's take a look at what we've done here. You can see, if you look very carefully, that these two stitches, let's just look at the last four here, these two were knits. Now, they have stitches right in front of them, right? So they kind of look like collars, but that's just the nature of the stitch. If you look right here, these two have two very distinct, they actually look like purl stitches. These two over here kind of sort of look like purl stitches. So this is how you can tell the difference between your knits and your purls. So when you start your project, you will know which stitches to knit and which stitches to purl.